If there's one thing that we don't like is it is social media influencers slandering businesses. So just recently, a social media influencer had insulted and slandered an Asian restaurant in St. Louis. So, the owner of Corner 17, an Asian restaurant, woman, she said her restaurant was targeted with a negative review from a social media influencer in retaliation for denying a request for a collaboration. So, this social media influencer, who is an Instagrammer, and Antonio Malik. So he had shared a review on his Instagram stories describing his meals at the restaurant as the worst dumplings ever and claiming they taste like ass. Being very rude. So the owner, the woman, fought back on her business Instagram account, showing screenshots of the conversation of the preceded review, which appeared to show Antonio Malik requesting $100 off his meal in exchange for recording and sharing a video of it to his page, which so he was asking, he was paying for his meal and just I wanted to record the food being made and post it on my page, and in exchange for $100 off the food, I can come today. So he was like basically being kind of very disrespectful. So the owner, she wrote in her captions her business Instagram account, which reads, an intentionally bad write-up from a large following influencer because of our refusal to accept their collaboration is unprofessional, and such a hostile manner can simply ruin their business. So after being busted, removed the post and made the Instagram account private. And he's one of those people visiting the city. He is not from St. Louis. And the owner she is Chinese. She did not reveal her name. She the Corner 17, her biz, the Chinese restaurant. Specializes in noodles and bubble tea. She took to Instagram to share the story from Antonio Malik. And yet, although he deleted the post, she managed to screenshot it and share it. So, although his copy may be deleted. It is literally there for people to view. So to contact the message sent to the Corner 17 account reads from Antonio Malik reads, "Hello, I wanted to record the food being made and posted on my page in exchange for $100 off the food. I can come today." And restaurant owner, she replies, "But you know we are in St. Louis." And he replied, "I am in St. Louis also. I can come today around 4:30. I'm from St. Louis. I have family here. I live in LA and here." And then restaurant owner replies by saying, "Thank you for your offer, but I don't think this collaboration will work for us though." And then the business Corner 17 account reads, the post made by her, although we don't know, still don't know who this woman's name is, we'll just reply by saying they, because it's the business, because now multiple people work there though. So post reads, "We understand that we have a small platform here in the social media and we don't get as much voice as other media influencers, especially with Asian cuisine. Most of the time the restaurants don't have any social accounts or time to manage their accounts. An intentionally bad write-up from a large following influencer because of our refusal to accept that their collaboration is unprofessional and such a hostile manner can simply ruin their business. I want to step because we feel threatened by this media influencer. I want to give a voice to my Asian community that it's okay to say no and turn down any promotional offers. Don't fear to stand up and defend yourself. It reminds me last Saturday at the back of a restaurant parking lot. A guy called me Shank simply because I ignored the random cursing. I walked up to him even though he was 2 times bigger than me. There was no fight because there was a nice guy pulling that crazy guy away. What I want to say here is that we respect freedom of speech, but everything has its limit. When you feel disrespectful from anyone, anytime, we should all stand up to fight for yourself and the community." By the way, CHINK is a racist term used towards the Chinese and Koreans, such as the NIGGER towards black people. Now you know. So, what that actually shows is Malik shared the review on his Instagram stories, tagging the restaurant in 2 slides, posting photos of the 2 dumpling orders. He called one of them the worst dumplings ever, using a vomiting emoji to describe its floral taste. For taro dumplings, he wrote that it tastes like ass, following a laughing, crying emoji. Not that he would know what the actual Chinese food actually tastes like, because he is not Chinese. So, the owner had spoke to a local news station, KMOV, and she mentioned that this is not the first time she heard something like this and dealt with something like that. And she said, we grew up in a culture that are really used to criticism. We have got like people threatening us like, hey, give us free food or otherwise I'll call the health department on you, or otherwise I'll do this. And apparently Antonio Malik also spoke to the KMOV, who apparently shares to his followers a roundup of restaurants he doesn't like, which is a rude manner. So he says on his once a week I post different restaurants that I didn't like, and I do that, and my followers know that 9 out of 10 restaurants would say, oh yeah, come in, we'll give you free food. It was not about that. It was a highly recommended place, which was disappointment because I didn't like the food. And which the owner lady retaliated back, saying that Antonio Malik is not only disrespecting her restaurant, but also his fans, because he uses platform to retaliate. And while Antonio Malik removed the post about corner 17, but it's still available on corner 17, the business account, and you could still see it there. And also, even in the news, people know about it. So also the corner 17's owners, not just the owner lady, but also all their own fellow owners had expressed their gratitude for the support they received online from their followers and those flocking to restaurants' pages to leave positive reviews. So after one bad review by some person who doesn't really know Chinese food, and just mad that he just got refused an offer and he tried to give, but and just because she said no, which people can say no, and he was being stubborn and acting like a complete rude person, and you do not do this kind of behavior. And people have been saying that you should go to the restaurant, try like the food there, and then go back and then give a promotion. So just like I'll promote this restaurant after the instead of slandering and misinforming people that that follow people like rude jerks like Antonio Malik. So you should always try the food first, and then for your next return, ask for maybe I'll do a collaboration, see how the food's made. And there are food critics who do not know that you should actually listen to, and not social media influencers like that jerk. And although he may be, he thinks, oh, I'm fine, because I erased my copy. Sorry, son, but your copy is still has still been obtained by the restaurant. So the restaurant owners, though, they know, and they have it, and they can show it, and people not seen it, they know. And this is why the social media influence will, once they get, they, they get busted, they try to erase their own copy, but people, with social media, people can screenshot and save your copy that you made. So if even though you made and you think you're fine because you erased it, it is. People still have the original document, original post, too. And this is why social media influencers should not be allowed to be food critics, because if you don't actually come from that cuisine, and if you did try it first, and then try it first, and then come back a second time, and then talk with the owners in the kitchen, and even the chefs, and even you can if they give you permission to do it, and no means no. And this is why people like Antonio Malik deserves to lose subscribers for his disgusting behavior. And so should the people who are doing the same thing as him. And they should just choose to use context like, I didn't like this, which should have been some alternative words that should be used. And just because one restaurant did it, doesn't mean other restaurants should do the same thing. And you are not, the person in the right, and you're the person in the wrong.